if you're looking to get into the housing market, but the property you want to buy is a little bit outside of your price range, or you're thinking about maybe buying an investment property before you buy your house, you've come to the right place. I'm Marissa.
Hello, and I'm Amanda.
And we're from Rise High, and today we're talking about rent vesting. We have been getting so many questions about this topic, haven't we, Amanda?
Yes.
So we thought today we'd bring you a live update to tell you a little bit about rent vesting, what it means, how it works, what are the pros and cons, how it might work for you, so that you've got all the information that you need. So it's going to be exciting, isn't it, Amanda?
Yes.
So let's start with the basics, Amanda. Let's talk about, firstly, what is rent vesting?
Rent vesting is a property.
It's a bit of a tongue twister,
yes,
isn't
it is.
it?
Is a property investment strategy. So sometimes the location you want to live can be out of reach. So the opportunity there is to buy something in a different area that you can afford and rent that out while you live in the area that you want to live in.
Absolutely, and I see it as a great way for two different types of buyer. One is the example that you just shared, that maybe where they want to live they can't afford to buy. So instead of not buying at all, rent where you want to live and buy where you can afford, so that you're at least in the property market, so that your asset is growing in line with the property market. The other great opportunity is if you're still living at home, if you're a young person still living at home, and buying investment properties before you actually want to move out of home, which
that's right. It's a good way to start your property portfolio while you're still at home.
Absolutely, isn't it? And the opportunities that you get from doing that are amazing later in life, aren't they, Amanda?
They sure are.
Yeah.
Stepping stone.
Okay, so who can best capitalise on this investment strategy? We've kind of already explained that, haven't we? But who do you sort of see are the, people that benefit the most from this strategy?
Well, first home buyers, not necessarily first home buyers, but getting your first property, you might not have as much of a deposit to be able to live in the area that you want to live in. So you'll be able to get a home somewhere else and you can start building your wealth that way.
It's a really popular strategy for young buyers, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Trying to get their foot in the market.
Yeah. For either people living at home with their parents or people that are living with friends, renting with friends, and they can still get their foot in the door into the property market.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some of the pros associated with rent vesting?
So you can live where you want to live.
Yes.
Once again, build wealth through investment. It's a bit more of a strategic investment because you can concentrate on the actual property rather than like your lifestyle.
Yes.
So
you can actually
growth strategy.
You remove
and
the
like
emotion from the decision, don't you? Because if you're buying an investment property, you can buy it purely for investment purposes.
That's right.
When you're trying to buy a property that you're going to live in, but it might be an investment down the track, you've got that emotional element connected to
your
the
heart
decision.
comes into it.
Yes,
not
that's
so
right.
much the financial decision.
And sometimes it's actually better from a financial perspective and from a wealth creation perspective for an investment purchase just to be an investment purchase.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So as we said before, a stepping stone for people to get into the market and without having to sacrifice your needs and wants.
Yep. Excellent. Now, what are some of the considerations that people should also be aware of when it comes to rent vesting?
There can be some issues. Your tenants might not pay. They might damage the property.
Very important to have landlord's insurance if you are going to be a property investor.
That's it. Some maintenance issues as well. So some extra expenses might pop up along the way. The other downfall is if you are the one renting, then you can't always make it a home. You can't make modifications to that home. Yeah,
so there are pros and cons of rent vesting, but I think it's about balancing up the pros and cons and getting your foot in the market as quickly as you can. We've seen in the last few years the property market just skyrocket through pretty much every capital city of Australia. And, with property values continuing to increase, if you don't get in the market when you have the opportunity to get in the market, it can be very difficult, can't it, Amanda?
Definitely. I've had a lot of clients over the last couple of years just waiting for the market to slow down or the rates to come back down, and as we've seen, it just hasn't. So
that's right.
Yeah, there's no better time to buy a property than today.
Absolutely. So rent vesting might be an option that might be worth considering. Definitely, if it's something that you want to explore in further detail, our team at Rise High would love to help you explore this, the pros and cons and how it might work for you. Just reach out to us and we'd love to help you out with it. Thanks for joining me, Amanda, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys again next time. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
bye.